You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become. Watch people's heads roll. Acting like a robot. Its metal brain corrodes. You try to take us balls before the head explodes. Explodes. Starts to rumble. World powers fall. Roaring for the heavens. A peaceful man stands tall. Tall. Just like the Pied Piper, let rest through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper, let rest through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying to the symphony of destruction.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better.
grind is 24/7. I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which card to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. One more try.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and the Cleveland Browns. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Down, ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
On the set.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 14.
Back to pass on first and 10. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start for the defense here as that incompletion brings up second down. Our partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On second down, here's Barkley. No one's around him. He's got space. He does it. Touchdown. The Desperados take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Desperados take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Ready up.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Come on, set.
They're throwing it. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. Here's the throw. Good strike downfield to Lane. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the
Shot.
45-yard
Ready.
line.
60 red. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Set. Ready.
They are throwing it again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Pitch. Cut.
He's going to throw it again. Going with a screen to Hampton. Has some space inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Desperados break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Desperados take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
This is Walker on second. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on. Set.
Running with Walker again. He dodged the tackle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Design bootleg here. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled for a short gain. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Desperados double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Okay, ready?
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 7, go.
Looking to throw here. Here's a screen now for Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lions.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
70 Lions. Ready?
They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's an 8-yard gain and a great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ready,
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
ready, let go.
Staying with Walker. Rolling into enemy territory. And some nice running there gets him a 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready,
Walker trying to run for the 1st. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
4th down. They're going to throw for it. That one's caught by Jefferson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, ready.
From the red zone on 1st. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 6,
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
rig it. Hawk 70, Hawk set.
Toss play. This is Walker. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Let's go. Set, go.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Hut, hut.
Back Back to throw on 1st and 10. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
32.
Back now, pressure coming. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Has it down close. Touchdown. The Desperados take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Desperados double their lead to 14.
28. Browns 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. 2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go.
Harvey gets it on the counter. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready.
We give up the gut to Walker. They pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Cup 19. Step ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Check the Eagle. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Walker runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
They'll go play action. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Come on, set. 10 cycles. Set.
Throwing again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42.
Blue striker. Let's go now. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, right. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Set. Cut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow, 43. Needle blue. Set, hut.
Working inside the red zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Desperados will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Desperados double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Ready? Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Smash, not Cougar 19.
On the carry, it's Walker. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Third down, and they need to get 10.
It was Cub 19, Cub 19, Bronco 80. Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They draw it up for him. A pickup of 9 that takes them up to 4th and just 1.
Well, that's a case where defensively you've got to keep your eyes in the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room for a gain just like that.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
76, take up.
Walker on 1st down. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
The give now to Walker. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Walker running to the right. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he rocks that tackler. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue, pause red.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. A lot of space ahead. Still fighting forward. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Let's go. Black 40, ready.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. He took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots to this one.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Desperados lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, his 2nd rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, this is something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. My passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play. Now they'll get to do so with a bigger lead.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set.
Now an inside give to Walker. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him.
Got it. Ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set up. Ready, ready.
On the handoff. Here's Harvey. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns football. They're down but not out on the scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, ready.
Now Walker. And they take this in for the score. The Browns now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Browns 35.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go. Here we go. Now.
Throwing now on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They go with Walker here. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready? Let's go. 19 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Throw here, 3rd down. connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Ready? Seven Pirates. Ready?
Desperation time here. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. They get 37 on the play. And that gives them the first.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching they for.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Ready, set, go, hunt.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. Play not developing as they had hoped. So that's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Black, 95. Blue striker. Set.
You're going to try to throw for it. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Desperados make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Desperados stretch their lead to 21.
56. Browns 35. Tyler Luke set
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Harvey headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready.
Walker now from the gun. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 4 yards the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming.
A 4-yard gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
65, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First down from the 42.
Here we go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Back to Hampton. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Set, cut.
3rd down gives to Hampton. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. For a partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Desperados are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.